It's my third day holed up in his nick. I'm continuing my search for staff records and the elusive Shion Basquiat. Taking a break from the endless lines of text, I raise my eyes on pages and stare out the window of a snowy scene beyond. Lost from view, it's hard to remember exactly what I'm doing. Basquiat? I've been chasing around that name with such a single-minded focus, but for a second it loses all meaning to me. It's like when you see a word many times, you start to doubt whether or not it's a real word at all. Which is why I think it's about time for a break. I'm grateful for my Amitié partner's suggestion. What tea shall I make this time? Nice, honestly, I'm a bit too much of a stop for tea break every hour or so. Her knock comes right after a moment of peak concentration as she reappears with tea. There you go, Suoh-san. Thanks. I feel like I've been shaken roughly awake from my early stages of sleep. How is it? Is it Uber tea you said I liked before? It's really good, but what is it? Guileless smile she's been giving me, making it hard to get words out. Roll forward your head. Well, you see, the thing is, I really like to get stuck into his work. Stuck into it, eh? Yes. So honestly, I don't think I need to take quite so many breaks. Before I can finish, Rika cuts me off and claps her hands to emphasise the words. That's exactly it. I think you should let me help you. I think it's really important for me to learn about the Academy's history too. Of course. Well, I agree, but she must have been waiting for the right moment to bring it up again. I hate how namby-pamby I am. You think I'm only saying this out of a sense of duty, but I'm the vice president now and you're wrong. So I want to know more about the school because I love it so much. Really? Really? So... Oh, that's cute and close. I was about to say it's fine, but her words are cut off by a knock at the door. And someone entering the room without waiting for a response. Gotta be one of the Sasaki's. Oh no, it's Erika. Yo, Shirahane, about what we were discussing yesterday. I visited trails off upon seeing me with Rika. Apparently something can move between us and smirks. Looks like I interrupted something. You're not interrupting anything. Really? It sure looks like you're about to jump her just now. Realising that she's well into my personal space, Rika quickly takes a step back. Little friendly warning for you. There's a time and place. Get a room. I said there's nothing going on. Rika's braids are practically bristling. Blithely ignoring this, Erika wheels herself over to my desk, places a sun-bleached book atop it. There's some stuff about that thing we were talking about yesterday in this book I have. Feel free to use it. I effectively clutch a book containing a reference to Torbus to my chest and thank her profusely. What were we talking about yesterday, Erika? Erika said Suoh-san asked you to do something for her. I do this thing of my own accord, really. What's the matter, Prez? You forget your smile somewhere? Erika teases her, trying to lighten the mood, but Rika's expression remains tense as she stares fixedly at the book in my arms. What should I do? That'll get rid of her. Clutching the book Erika had brought me over to my chest, I quickly racked my brains. I mean, it's not wrong. I had to cut this conversation short without hurting Rika. Where Rika? Rika-san. Yes? It's true what I asked Erika son about something, and now she's brought me this book on the topic, but you didn't want to talk to me about it? That's not it, I waited, but I couldn't. Why not? The animations of this volume is much better. The little blinks of little stars in my eyes and things like that. Take a hand, I explain. You see, I was asking Erika-san about a creature from folklore. This book she brought to me has more detail on a ghostly phenomenon in question. Not saying the whole truth, but it's not a lie either. I see, you're trying to spare me. That's a nice Suoh-san. Urashiwa? Relieved I've succeeded in my goal, I released a hand and flashed Erika-san a smile. In other words, Shirahane was looking out for you, Prez. She knows you don't cope well with scary stories. I was just bringing her a book with some more details on the phenomenon she asked me about. Right. You don't like some things, do you? She asks. And Rika pulls her face and shakes her head. I see, so that's what it was about. I'm sorry, I got the wrong idea. You sure did. You can have a short fuse, you know that? A short of those cheap kick firecrackers that sell at candy stores. According to Erika's ribbing, telling Rika-san it's my fault for giving the wrong impression. Suoh-san. Why don't we put this behind us so we go to have lunch together? I'm in favour. Life's too short for quarrelling. I don't want to hear that from you of all people. Are you implying I'm a troublemaker here? I say my role's more important, more of a peacemaker. I still haven't forgotten how you framed me back in spring. Erika breaks in, grin into her approachable gaze. My Amitié partner smiles back at her. The two of them do actually understand each other. Speaking of causing trouble, one of the Sasaki's came to me with a proposal and I thought it sounded good. How about you guys? Lips curl up a cat-like smile. If I'm being completely honest, this is my first ever time playing in the snow. Hey, snow buddies. Cute. Welcome was Sasaki's suggestion. Those who left behind in dorms come out to frolic in the snow. Okay, that's a really cute picture. I wish I could have it all in frame for thumbnail, but the twins are building a snowman with Ichiko-san working on the head and Ringo on the body. Takasaki is completely absorbed with making multiple little snow rabbits. Meanwhile, I'm building my very first igloo together with Rika-san and some of our classmates. Almost there. It's going to be amazing. We'll be able to fit 4 people inside. Rika nods with childlike excitement. Her cheeks flushed from cold. Wow, that looks like going to be some igloo. We can't be outdone, Ringo. Yes, so we make ours a little bigger. We've got to finish our Ringo snowman. What? The snowman's based on me? A happy chatter behind me. I can see him packing a snow into our structure. You need to reinforce it more to the back. It's still not thick enough. Erika, who's in charge of planning the igloo, shows us instructions. At first she tried pestering Takasaki as she made her snow rabbits, but you're not really good at this, are you? If you had a temporary skill in showing ballet, you'd be golden. I told you, you're packing it too tight. You look way cute if you keep the snow light and fluffy. Would you shut up, Erika? I'm making my own masterpiece. She was curtly sent away instead of joining our construction team. It's getting really cold out here. It's about time to head back to a nice red bean soup. Or amikaze. I'm not picky. Not yet. We should have a hot drink inside the igloo once it's finished. Oh, that'd be a fitting setting. Trick's completed. By way of saying, leave it to me, I put my hand to my chest. Of course you're invited too, don't worry. I'll take you in my arms and carry you on myself. In your arms? What huh? Well, I guess we're okay with that. Erika's cheeks are red from the long time we spent out in the cold, but I better hurry up and get this finished. Hey, Suoh-san. Think we're really solid enough now? Just a sec. I go around and inspect the back wall. It's plenty thick now. The gaps have been nicely filled in. Even if someone leans against it, it should hold. Looks thick enough. Should be fine. What do you think, Erika-san? Yeah, looks fine to me. We have a supervisor's seal of approval, so that's all that's left for everyone to... Oh, why is Saki-san making so many snow rabbits? I really like to know the answer to that too. Maybe she's trying to make some friends with buddies. Erika-san, why don't you ask her? No way. Or I should say, from far from Jupiter, far from Miss Thunder. Everyone laughed at her theatrical phrasing when we listened to Yatsushiro-senpai. Ah. Richan, you're wide open. Hey! I'm this side too. Rika squeals as she's pelted with snowballs by the twins who finished the snowman. Looks like your Amitié partner's in trouble. Better join him face, Shirahane. Is it okay for me to join a snowball fight too? What are you asking for like that? We're all friends here. Of course you can join in. Ah, sneak attacks aren't fair. You can hardly complain. I aim for protesting Ichigo-san and... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you in the face. Completely silent, Ichigo wipes the snow from her face before deliberately rolling another snowball. Ah, she does it! You're pretty good at this, Suoh-chan. Eyes blazing, Ichigo-san sets about producing a stockpile of snowballs. Rika-san, let's join in a battle. Call out to my Amitié partner, she wipes the snow from her glasses and puts them back on. Yes, we're incurred the wrath of President and Vice President of the Council of Nicaea. Let's make them pay. She chuckles. Now things are getting interesting. Hey Chidori, get over here. She calls out merrily to her Amitié partner who's still absorbed in making snow bunnies. Cheeks flushed crimson, breath coming in Cheeks flushed crimson, breath coming in frosty white puffs. We join together in a laugh. Our giggles drift off to a crisp air towards the high winter sky. I'm on my way back to the dorms. Enjoying the satisfying crunch of my footsteps on a soft winter twilight, I hear. Oh, that was fun. A familiar voice from behind me. Takasaki-san. Wow, I really took you by surprise. I can see it in your face. Oh no, I'm happy you did. Today was real fun. My first novel fight with friends. Right, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yes. I thought you didn't like playing with everyone, so... Her voice is so quiet behind, I can barely hear it, but I do. I let slip an uncertain noise and Takasaki-san's brows furrows. Erika said you can tell whether or not someone's a child or an adult by whether or not they're happy when it snows. I nod, seeing what she means. Unlike a child, I suppose an adult would simply look at snow and admire its beauty. So I thought, since you're so mature, you probably wouldn't enjoy it much. Me? Mature? That's not true. It was my first time playing in the snow, and it was so much fun. What about you? She blinks her beautiful almond eyes, her lips quirking up slightly. Looks like I'm a kid too. Her smile is like a ray of sunshine and reminded of a painful intensity with my Amitié partner, who disappeared in the spring. Her shadow lingers deep in my heart and now reaches out to squeeze at it, making it hard to breathe. I remember the first time I saw Takasaki-san and my chest constricts just like it did on that summer's day. What's wrong? I shove down a feeling as I do when I push back with nausea when someone threatens to overwhelm me. My self-defense mechanism works, clearing my heightened emotions to a north wind blowing banks of clouds. Are you crying? No, it's just the sun in my eyes, something to worry you. I see. Being the sound of my ears, the crunch of snow under my many feet. Under my many feet? Under many feet. The sound is now jarring. Ahead of a group, Ichigo-san says something good and Rika pushes along with Erika's wheelchair. Hey. I look up at Takasaki-san has been walking beside me in silence. The glare of a setting sun obscures her face. There's something bothering you, isn't there? I'm not going to ask you to tell me what it is or anything like that, She goes on, her gaze fixed on the backs of the girls ahead of us. I just want to know if there's people going to great lengths trying to protect you. Protect me? Gives a slight nod, her eyes on Ichigo's. The idea to go and play in the snow is because of Sasaki's project, but it was actually Hanabishi who first came up with it. It was Rika-san? Perhaps she thought when she came out and suggested she'd see right through her and wouldn't be able to let loose and enjoy herself properly. You're sharp like that. Same as Erika. Despite my harsh treatment of her, Rika was concerned about me. I wasn't going to tell you, but I don't know, I just felt like you needed to hear it right now. Just like how Ichigo asked me to give Yatsushiro-san some encouragement when she's stuck into a depression. She's worried about a friend. The word friend now comes to me naturally. And what a wonderful feeling it is. I'd go to talk to Hanabishi. The smile on her face still reminds me of my Amitié partner who disappeared within spring. I will. This time a ray of sunshine brings a warmth to my chest. The days pass slowly like a river, winding so lazily you have to strain your eyes not to spot any movement. Just like the episodes, they come and go, and end like this. Bye-bye. 白爪く